All right. Well, probably not the best, form for YouTube. Uh, my mouth looks funny when I say that. Uh, but I got the bumper off the front of the Jeep, and that little. Okay, let me see if I can do this here. There we go. Got the bumper off the front of the Jeep, and that little piece that I had sitting in the workshop, barn, hobby room, whatever you want to call it, uh, that I'd been kicking around. Told you guys I was going to throw in the blast cabinet. I kind of changed my mind. I just went caveman with it and just used a little bit of sandpaper, cleaned it up, shot it with some brake clean, pour 15'd it, and then I'm going to top coat it with the, see, I got a can of it here, the high performance enamel. I've used this for tons of stuff and I've always had really good luck with it. So it's definitely getting a little more expensive than it used to be. But if you guys got anything better or cheaper, or I don't want to sacrifice quality, but if you got something that's a couple dollars cheaper a can, I'm always up for that. So I'll take you over and show you the bumper. Pardon the mess in the barn. It's definitely a work in progress. See if I can do this here without dying. Let me flip the camera around here, because otherwise I'm going to be all over the place. So there's the piece that we'd had in the hobby room for a little bit. That's the bottom, like, skid plate deal, I guess, for the bumper. And the paint's incredibly uneven, which I really don't care. I didn't take it down to bare metal. I'm more concerned with it not rusting. So here's, kind of hard to show you the whole thing. But so here's the tube part of the bumper. Again, the paint's not perfect, but I really don't care because that wasn't my objective goal. My main thing was that I wanted to get the rust at bay. The rust isn't super bad. You like my wind chime there? I did that thing like 10 years ago and never finished it. So I need to get off my butt and finish that because that thing could sound super cool. Or at least look cool. It may sound like crap. So anyway, got a little bit of forward progress on the Jeep. Next is, I've really just got to get it up and get the alignment put on it. You guys probably get tired of hearing me say that. It's just time. Want to. Which, don't get me wrong, I do want to. And then I've got, if I tell you guys, nobody, you guys won't let me forget. I put the Barricade bumper on it before I started doing the YouTube thing. And I've only got, I think it's 4. I keep looking over to the left. Well, that's the camera's not facing the right direction. I tried to show you the Jeep. Oh wow, that's how today's gone. Anyway, I gotta drop the fuel tank to access the last 4 bolts to hold the bumper to the subframe or whatever it is. So it's on, it's not going anywhere, but it's still got 4 more bolts that I got to hold on to it. Here pretty quick, I'm going to be bringing home another, little treasure. I've spent quite a bit of time with this particular flavor of vehicle, and I'm pretty familiar with them. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna do a resurrection on a budget type video. We're not gonna spend a ton of money. I've got some parts laying around here that are gonna hopefully help me out quite a bit. Fingers crossed that the engine turns out to be good. I'm sure it's seized. It's been under a hood. It may not be seized. It's been under a hood. So we'll see where we're at and see what we can do. But it's a 303 on the tree, so that's pretty cool. Not much of the street rod thing, but I think it's neat, and it's a short box. So 300, 3 on the tree, short box. It's 2-wheel drive. I'm thinking a cruddy looking little spicy cruiser or something like that. I've got some, I keep moving the camera. I've got some old school centerline wheels for it that are more than era appropriate. Thinking about doing some kind of, not like low profile, but a lower profile, maybe lower it a couple inches, something like that. I don't know. We'll see. I've still got the Ranger. Its wiring is in the works. The guy that I'm having do it he's doing it in his off time, so I'm not in a hurry. And he's doing it for me for practically nothing. So, next few weeks, maybe month, I don't care. It is what it is. We'll get the wiring back in there. We'll get everything all sorted out. We're moving the fuse panel over to the passenger side so we can get it up. I want it at its highest point. And, so there's that. I don't really think the Ranger's going to need a whole lot. I do have the fuel tank that I need to put in the back because right now it's just running on a boat tank. I've got that fuel cell for it. Front wheel bearings. I'm going to take them off. I'm going to take them apart, clean them up, check out the races, check out the bearings, see how everything's looking. I can probably just tighten them up and be fine, re-grease everything, and not even need to worry about going new. Just for the current nature of the build. In the future, I mean, I'm not going to reuse bad parts, but I also don't want to replace good parts. But I've got that 8.8 for it. So there's definitely things to be done. Recently it's been a motivation issue. It's not for lack of anything to do. It's for lack of want to. So that's why I came out today, did the bumpers. Figured even though I totally forgot to film it, figured I'd show them to you. I'm not lying to you, even though I keep looking to the left. They say that if you're looking to the left, you're lying. I have a cool Jeep over there, so I'm not lying. Anyway, thanks for listening to me blather. And like I say, I'm gonna try to be making these a little bit more regularly. But a lot of the time, filming by myself is hard. Trying to film the interesting parts of what I'm doing, and because nobody wants to sit and watch me sand something for an hour and a half. That's stupid. Or sit and paint for 4 hours. But if you guys, if that's something you guys want to see, I mean, if you want me to film painting or want me to film, now when I say painting, I'm a rattle can. I'm a rattle can specialist. But I mean, if you want to see me sanding, or you want to see me painting, or you want to see me doing some of the long, more boring stuff, who am I to judge? So anyway, I think I'm going to go on ahead and sign off. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that crap. Bye.